Field, the home of the Browns. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they will finally run him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. His kick is good. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety. Pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. They'll throw with Daniels. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So they send in Will Riker for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
On the ground, it's Robinson. Second down and 8.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Let's go now.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. On 3rd down, it's Robinson.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Commanders! His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Kick is good. Makes the score from 21. Commanders 14.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. He is going to have a Browns first down. He'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Motion man set right. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Browns. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And this will be incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This one complete to Bateman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
That is hot. What a throw. First shot, Bateman. Touchdown, Cleveland. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Daniels now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the left side, into the hands of Moore.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A short one taken. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Reynolds is the motion man here. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 7. And the Commanders touchdown.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
They'll put Addison in motion. On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. And he'll have a Commander's first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. They'll put Addison in motion. Mark down at the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions. Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that will give them some space, moving it all the way past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Here's Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Browns 1st down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They run over center with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And here's Bijan. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. Now Robinson. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. A give, and here comes Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Browns. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home, and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's going to be caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll run with Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Daniels. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
They'll run it here with Robinson. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Is good. Next to score from 65. Commanders 16. Set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Let go.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So